people on the left are encouraging violence against people who want to serve in ICE.
They are?
And are putting them in harm's way every day.
How
so
exactly?
The two parties and how they're treating ICE agents right now, I think Republicans embracing recruitment of ICE and Democrats encouraging maybe violence.
So we're just going to make a declarative statement like that without providing a single shred of evidence.
What's up, y'all? So Anna Kasparian finds her way back on CNN to completely smoke Scott Jennings' boots. And I'm really starting to feel like he has the best job in America. He just has to go on CNN, talk nonsense, and let everybody freak out and tell him that he's wrong and try to prove that he's wrong. Even if they do, it changes nothing for him. Sweet gig. So let's watch some clips of Anna, Scott, Van Lathan, and others, and I'll give my thoughts on it afterwards.
You know what I'm going to say? You know what I'm going to say is the one thing that will absolutely change the dynamic of the situation is Superman. Listen to Dean Cain, who at one point played Superman, the TV version, saying he's joining ICE.
I will be sworn in as an ICE agent ASAP. So they'll have 80,001 recruits for their 10,000 positions.
Well, they can't have a better guy than Dean Cain. Are you going to be hopping out of ICE fans and apprehending guys?
I will do whatever Director Lyons wants me to do. If that's what it takes, absolutely.
With a cape on.
Yeah. There's a massive amount of recruitment going on because they now have a huge amount of money to hire new ICE agents.
In the Superman community?
And so,
I mean, that's Dean.
But I'm just telling you, like,
he's effectively going to be an honorary sheriff.
But having someone like that out touting it, talking about, hey, this is a thing you can do for your government. This is public service. It's going to help them recruit, and they have a bunch of people to recruit.
Scott, it's not 95. Nobody gives a Sam hell what Dean Cain does.
You may not, but in the conservative, you don't, but in the conservative community,
Dean ain't worked in a while. Dean needs the 50,000. That's what got Dean off the couch.
So
Dean ain't worked in a while. Dean gonna take that money and buy some crypto with. Dean needs the 50. That's what Dean is on.
You don't think this is serious, Dean Cain?
Look, I think it's like you said, I'm getting sworn in, right? When you talk about getting sworn in, he's not really going to be an ICE, right? He's going to go on some ICE raids. He'll be, an honorary member, et cetera. But look, but Scott's right. Look, there is a real money to recruit ICE agents. Yeah. Let's hope that means that the quality is going to continue to go up.
But that's the point, right? Do we know for sure they're expanding these ages, letting in people that may not have been let before? Do you feel like the standards are there?
Well, I hope they are. I mean, look, always with law enforcement, you hope that the standards are higher, right? The better departments have the higher standards.
I will just say, Republicans right now are trying to recruit and give bonuses to people who want to serve in ICE. And Democrats right now and people on the left are encouraging violence against people who want to serve in ICE.
They are?
And are putting them in harm's way every day.
How
so
exactly?
The two parties and how they're treating ICE agents right now, I think Republicans embracing recruitment of ICE and Democrats encouraging maybe violence.
So we're just going to make a declarative statement like that without providing a single shred of evidence.
You have not seen the myriad stories of ICE agents.
Okay,
Democrats every day are calling them the Gestapo.
No. They are the American Gestapo. Don't want to join them and support them, but also not want to be called exactly what they are. If you want to be part of that, just wear it. Don't pretend like you're the good guys, because you're not. You're not actually going against anybody bad. You're not actually going after or trying to find any of the quote unquote criminal illegal aliens. You're running a people that are going through the legal process, or you're going to people at their jobs. Neither which you're going to find the gang member killer immigrants that your whole thing is based off of, is demonizing everybody but those people. And Dean Cain's pathetic self just shows you that there are no standards. If you're a Facebook meme sharing loser, join ICE.
Well, they do act like Gestapo when they're showing up.
Now you're doing
well, they are. They're just showing up.
I assume you condone the violence.
Penske trucks.
Do you condone the violence?
Home Depot. Listen, I don't want my tax dollars going to that garbage, okay? Those people do not deserve to be treated that way simply because they might be undocumented.
Do the ICE agents deserve to be having violent acts committed, rocks thrown at them?
No, they don't. They don't.
Kill them?
And those people who do that get arrested, and they should be arrested.
And why don't they doing that? Because they've been told the ICE agents are Gestapo.
Have you considered the fact that in a city like Los Angeles that has a massive immigrant community, when they see their mothers or fathers or family members rounded up, that leads to a lot of rage, and they retaliate. I'm not saying they should. That is criminal. They should not assault a police officer. Let me just tell you something. Someone messes with my family, I get violent. Okay, that's how I feel about family.
Good to know.
I protect family. So don't be surprised when people feel angry when they feel that there's a bunch of feds in their city invading their city,
There's a violent streak
going
in the
after
country right
people
now
who are just day laborers that are Home Depot parking lot.
That's dangerous talk, though, with regard to law enforcement in general. Because you can make that argument about anything with law enforcement, which is, all right, so law enforcement came in, they arrested someone at my house, they got the wrong person, and I am mad, and as a result, I'm going to now
get to be rageful?
Well, no, I mean, look, you can be mad.
It leads to unrest. It leads to a ton of unrest.
No, it's more than that. They are physically attacking.
And by the way,
there's an 800% increase in attacks on ICE agents.
Anna's doing herself a disservice, taking this loser seriously. He's not serious whatsoever. He's not trying to make any points. He's not trying to move a conversation forward. He's not adding to what's going on in the world. He's just trying to get you riled up. She will be better off just making fun of him and poking holes into what he's saying or leading into it. Yeah. They do deserve that. What's the problem? You alright? If they're rounding up innocent people, yeah, maybe they should get a couple rocks thrown at them. What's the problem? You don't think that? You don't think people should stand up for their rights? You're not a conservative? You're not small government? That's not you? It would be you if, quote unquote, the other team was in the White House. But since you support the guy in the White House, anything he says is good. Anything his government does, even full-on government overreach, is cool with you, right? Please, don't take anything this man says seriously. He's an idiot. But he's a well-paid idiot, which no matter how terrible you think CNN is, this is one of the worst things they do. Especially because people take him seriously when they shouldn't at all. Because when you get people that actually have a debate, they usually rage quit like Mehdi Hassan made this host do in this video right here. But if you're still watching, like this video and subscribe to the channel. Peace.